Hey, what's up? It's the Culture Detective here investigating your favorite albums, and today I'm going to be doing my second review of the day, and that would be the new Rina Sawayama album, Hold the Girl. So yeah, this is also Rina Sawayama's second album because like 10 minutes ago I just reviewed the new Blackpink album, and it's their second album. And it's also funny because I reviewed two Korean albums in a row, and now I'm reviewing the new Rina Sawayama album, also a sophomore album. And we have a really interesting album cover, which is really nice. I like this album cover. It's got nice colors. It immediately grabs your attention. It looks goofy, but at least it grabs your attention. And what I like a lot about the debut album of Rina Sawayama called Sawayama is that, yeah, it is pop music, but it is catchy, bright, fun, has some really successful experimentation, and it is produced by Clarence Clarity, who has made some of the most intricate experimental pop music of the last decade. But unfortunately, Rina Sawayama has worked her sound a little bit more mainstreamly this time around, resulting in an album that I think is a lot more underwhelming and mediocre than her debut. The album opener, Minor Feelings, is a very spacey opening track with dramatic vocals and faint harmonies, and it's not a very memorable opening. I don't know why. Maybe it's because lately I've been hearing a lot of albums with like dramatic build-up intros, so it didn't really affect me or anything. But yeah, title track is pretty good. We get the soaring vocals, the club dance beats, the house pianos, and the crazy strings. It is fun, blissful, and groovy. It's nothing all that groundbreaking, but at least it's catchy. And up until this point, I was like, maybe this album is not bad. Like if Rina Sawayama keeps this energy up for the rest of the album, maybe this is going to be a jolly pop album full of awesome tracks, especially with the key change near the end of the track. And then we have This Hell, which is also a bit of a banger. This track is essentially about how the modern society and the media is like hell, and how the media loves these female celebrities, and it's sort of like hell. And I like it. It's kind of banger with the rough guitars. The verses just ooze this youthful, lively, rebellious sort of early 2000s sort of this punkish pop vibe to it, which is really nice. But aside from these two tracks, the rest of the album is just really so. We have Catch Me in the Air with the glistening flutes and soundscapes, and yeah, with the track sort of building up very nicely to essentially basic driving guitars and drums and these big choruses. The thing with this album is that almost every single track on this album tries to hit the listeners with a big dramatic chorus, where it makes everyone sing along and everyone's dancing along and everyone's partying. Oh my god! And it fails most of the time because it's too predictable, it's too drab, and it tries too hard. Forgiveness is a 3/4 acoustic ballad. It's very average, and the chorus, where Rina Sawayama goes, ay, is a little bit repetitive. Holy Till You Let Me Go has some nice trancey 80s dance beats, but then we hit the chorus, and again, she tries to just bombast us with this huge chorus, and it just tries too hard to be epic, to be taken seriously. Your Age has some industrial instrumentals with the tinkling guitars and these electronic keyboards, but these keyboards are so damn loud and so noisy, and then they smash with the vocals and the drums. And I like experimentation, but this just sounds like bad mixing to me. It just sounds like loud for the sake of loud. Like everything's loud, just blasting into my ears. And I can pretty much say the same thing for the next track, Imagining, with the distortive vocal harmonies throughout the entire track. Just the distortion, just the sharpness, just the shrillness, and the loud slamming beats. It's just so noisy and not in a good way. Then we have Frankenstein, which I think is when the album starts to be a little bit better with the spooky guitars and the loud distorted drums. It's kind of catchy, but it's nothing all that great or inspiring or anything. And then again, Hurricanes. Epic, emotional, loud ass drums. Nothing else. The album ends off a little quieter with Send My Love to John, which is a simple acoustic ballad. It's just okay. There's nothing memorable about this track either. And then we have Phantom, where Rina Sawayama gets a little personal lyrically, with some really melodramatic 2000s instrumental, which I am not really a huge fan of. And the album ends off with To Be Alive, with the reverby vocals and the light break beats. It's trancy, it's sweet, and it's a nice little conclusive ending. I think the mixing on this track is a lot better than a lot of the previous tracks. But at this point in the track list, I'm already like kind of drowned out by all the noise. So yeah, it's a very overblown album. It's very epic, and it just doesn't work very well. Yeah, feeling a strong 5 on this album. Light 6, nah, strong 5 to the new Rina Sawayama album, Hold the Girl. So, have you listened to the new Rina Sawayama album from 1 to 10 images rated? Like, and subscribe if you want more. And thanks for watching.